All right, John Najarian, tell us unusual activity for today.
All right, Scott, and unusual activity from yesterday as well. It's Rocket, RKT. Why? Because Dan Gilbert and Jay Farner are two of the guys behind this wonderful company. I think, as Jim Cramer said, it's not just a mortgage company, it's a tech company. They don't just write mortgages and refis. And our beta-tested social media stuff right now, Scott, picked up on yesterday some really hugely bullish comments over on the Reddit board, Wall Street Bets, again. So yeah, these men and women are back, and they're into this one in a big way. How do I know? Because the average daily volume in here, Scott, on the call side was about 80,000 calls per day. Yesterday, it traded 320,000 calls as soon as our heat seeker saw it, and then this social media post hit over there on Reddit. Then, Scott, today, in the first hour and a half, it traded 340,000 calls in the first hour and a half. So a lot of that is exactly the same sort of paper that we saw in GameStop, Scott. So yesterday, they were buying the 2350 calls in big numbers. The stock was 2360. Today, as the stock pushes towards 30, maybe even through there, I'm not sure right now, they're buying a ton of upside calls. They bought the 2350s that expire Friday. They bought those yesterday. The 37s are what they're buying today in the biggest numbers. So that's another really bullish bet. About a 40% short on the squeeze here, Scott. That seems to be what's behind the drive. And I'll probably be in those March 37s for about 2 weeks, Scott.
Okay. You got GM?
I've got another quick one. Yeah, this is the one, like you said, that Jim's going to love. General Motors, they're buying the April 60 calls, Jim, with the stock at 54 bucks. That's an explosive upside move. They bought 18,000 of them, which is a really big trade, 1.8 million share equivalent. Now, I just checked it moments ago, 37,000 of those have traded. So they've doubled up on that huge volume already. I'll be in those probably for 4 weeks, and that bodes well for General Motors and what Mary Barra is doing over there.
Yeah, all right, good stuff, Doc. Thank you. All right, Jim, and then Josh, because Josh owns it too. But Jimmy, you first. You're as identified as General Motors as any shareholder I can think of.
That's right.
Thank you for that. You know, what I find interesting there is the April expiration, because I don't think they're going to be in time for the earnings. You know, what you really need to see from GM is the next earnings report have a blowout and then estimates go up, because you haven't seen estimates going up in the last few months. That's what's missing from the stock. I think it's going to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen in time for the April expiration. Wish those guys had taken May, though.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. All right, Josh?
It's a $80 billion market cap. If Cruise were to come public as a standalone company, in this market environment, it would probably be valued at like $30 or $40 billion. I'm not even exaggerating. So if we see news about Waymo or other autonomous driving, people get excited about that. Cruise is going to be in those conversations because in many regards, from a technological standpoint, it's way ahead of its peers. And then you look at all the other stuff they're doing. The electric Hummer sold out on pre-orders, et cetera, et cetera. So I think it's a market cap probably at least $100 billion by the end of this year. And I might be underestimating the power of people getting excited about some of the projects that they're working on. So I'm thinking about it like a cyclical, but also a tech stock. And I think a lot of the street is going to catch up to me later.